Bill Cosby, Dr. Huxtable, Mr. used extra strength melatonin to dump in women's drinks, finds himself in the hole once again by losing his civil suit for $19.25 million to the victim, Donna Motsinger. We got to get into it. Only grown folks allowed. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Help me bring this village back to the YouTube community, man. Anyway, we got to talk about Bill Cosby, man, because we all looked up to him at one point in time in our younger years. He brought us things like Different World, The Cosby Show, and I think he created a standard and a look for modern African American families, middle class, very financially stable, right? And it was a show that I think we all in poverty-stricken neighborhoods was attached to, right? So to find out that this nigga was out here dumping shit in people drinks and all trying to for the purpose of trying to get some Kuda cat. When you rich as hell, it costs $40 on any strip where you see a streetwalker at. You could have got you some. But to be sitting here having to pay $19.25 million to a woman that looked like Lucille Ball in 2026 is fucking crazy, right? Roll the clip.
Breaking news in Bill Cosby's civil trial here in Southern California. The jury has just come back with a $19 million verdict against Cosby, plus a finding of punitive damages. Donna Motsinger claims Cosby drugged and raped her in 1972 after they met at a restaurant in Sausalito. Motsinger says Cosby gave her a glass of wine in a limousine, and she started going in and out of consciousness. Cosby claims the encounter was consensual.
I'm still trying to figure out where he was getting this extra strength melatonin. You get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Second of all, what was these women doing? How off guard were they for them not to be paying attention to him pouring drinks, for him not to be paying attention to what he's doing to their drinks before he give it to them, for them to end up in this position? So he just did this to 1,072 women, and none of them paid attention to, because it was Bill Cosby, you ain't got to watch this nigga. And the reason why I believe he did these types of things, right, it's a clip out there of him joking about the same thing he was using to put in these drinks to turn these women into victims, bruh. We just got to be honest. The one we looked up to, Mr. Huxtable, Dr. Huxtable, Bill Cosby, signature black celebrity. This nigga was a sick bastard. Not only that, you rich as hell. You could have went and got you a Kardashian, a Angela Jolie looking broad, a Angela Bassett, a Janet Jackson looking broad, a Halle Berry looking broad. You went and got a bitch that looked like John motherfucking Travolta. This nigga just gave $20 million to a bitch that looked like John fucking Travolta. Now, I don't know. I just don't know.
You come to do, but I come to praise the name.
I'm just saying, this last 5 years, inside this last decade, we have seen the rise of some of the biggest black stars, celebrities, rappers, movie stars, comedians, record label owners start to lose it all. And it make you wonder sometimes, like, is this the plan? Is this the plan to get these people rich and then eventually tear it all down? Because that's what it looked like is happening to all these black, rich, super rich, executive level celebrities, bruh. But once again, when 1,072 broads come out and say you put some Flintstone vitamins in they drink, I ain't gonna say all 1,072 was telling the truth, but nigga, out that 1,072, it's a couple of them stiff cigarette face, old school elderly women, man, that ain't telling no lie. So if he did do this, yeah, nigga, come up out that 19 million. And any other person was a victim of a Bill Cosby, they deserve the same, because if they had to go through something like this weird nigga deserved to have to come off that bread and compensate his victims, bruh. You already ain't going to jail for it. And he shouldn't, because shit, he should have went to jail in 1972, bitch. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think Donna Motsinger deserved this $19 million in this civil suit for the accusations of Bill Cosby putting Flintstone vitamins in her drink, double strength? He was putting extra strength melatonin in they shit and then taking them up through there. Because I know a lot of people think that Bill Cosby still like this innocent dude. I get it. But fuck that. This nigga did this shit. So whether she lying and just happened to get compensated for the lie don't even matter to me, because there's somebody somewhere in this situation that might not have got compensated, but nigga, she's telling the fucking truth, nigga. On to the next. Nigga, fuck Bill Cosby. Now we got to get into Tommie Lee, man, because she been trending lately, and we got to talk about one of the most dysfunctional Krugers on television, in the industry, on Zeus. Nigga, terrible, right? But let me just say this, right? We got to quit saying age ain't nothing but a number, right? And I'm going to tell you why I feel like we need to stop saying age ain't nothing but a number. I understand Aaliyah said that shit back in the day. But nigga, let's not forget, R. Kelly made that shit up. So we need to stop saying age ain't nothing but a number, because R. Kelly made that shit up. So we can't be out here preaching some shit R. Kelly threw in the atmosphere, because look what we got right here. Tommie Lee with her old ass with a nigga that just became old enough to buy a shot of Don Julio at the club, bruh. And before the women come in here and talking about, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Bitch, shut up. For one, when she was 21, the nigga was just coming up out the sack, right? Now that you 41, you with the nigga. I don't like that. I don't like that. And women don't like it when men do it. Nigga can be 41. He go get him a 20-year-old, 21-year-old. Look at the backlash little Boosie got for having that girlfriend he got. This bitch gonna get the same energy Boosie got, nigga. And why? Nigga, this bitch old. What are we talking about? She is old. This nigga still technically think like a kid. So when I see females dating this young, I'm talking about generations behind young, I look at you like you got a kind of a problem, because why do you want somebody that young when mentally and mature wise, how do they stimulate your brain as a grown ass woman that then experienced 100% of everything he hasn't yet? So technically he has no knowledge that'll stimulate your brain as a man, because he too damn young. I believe this bitch will kidnap somebody when they ain't looking. When ain't nobody looking, she gonna snatch something. She'll snatch something. You ever see some young niggas on the back of a milk carton? This motherfucker right here may be responsible for one or two of them. Roll the motherfucking clip.
Miss Tommie Lee, originally of Love and Hip Hop fame, now moved on to Baddies, was seen out with none other than Julez, son of the great Solange, nephew of Beyonce and Jay-Z. This is crazy because Julez is all of like 21, 22, and Tommie is 41. Tommie is older than Solange. Solange 39. This is crazy. And I get it. We all love a fine rich man, but this is crazy. And they really making out. Like, look at this. They are kissing. Like, they are in love. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Please don't forget to subscribe. If it was my brother, he's getting snatched up off the streets, because ain't no way.
This has been a crazy weekend. You're struggling, babe. I told you. That look good to you.
Didn't that nigga look like he was walking with his mom? Nigga, I ain't even young. Even when I was young, I didn't want to walk around with somebody that looked like my auntie, my mama, one of my grandma friends. And due to the age gap, yes, she's a fucking auntie. I don't care what nobody say. Women that date that young and they that old, you couldn't find nobody your age, bitch. You dysfunctional as a motherfucker if you had to go get you a kid to be content and feel like you found your love. That just means you failed 100% of the time at finding a partner. You bad at the choices that you make. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Is it a problem with Tommie Lee dating Julez? With Julez being 21 and her being 41, is this really a problem? Like I said, we need to quit talking about age ain't nothing but a number. Why? Nigga, R. Kelly made that shit up. Rest in peace to Aaliyah, but she just sung it. Trust me when I say R. Kelly made that shit up. Only grown folks allowed. The only place you can get celebrity news and grown folk convo, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hype this video. Before we get out of here, we got to talk about Tasha K. But before we get into Tasha K, I want to talk about the young man in Memphis that became victim to violence from somebody else that was also young. And it actually made the news and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Now, I don't want to show the little boy, but I do want to say this before I go to the Tasha K topic. What happened to that little boy in Memphis is a prime example and should be a prime example and an indication to everybody of how much we've actually lost control of our own village. And what I mean by what I say, and what I'm meaning is we today won't protect our community. We won't protect each other. We won't protect our bonds with each other. We fail to protect our family at a lot of the times, and it's normal now. So much so that kids have to be in fear now when they walk through their neighborhood because they're no longer exempt to the violence, right? I'm talking about straight bullets. I'm talking about other kids bringing this violence down on other kids, man. And that's why this channel is important, because we not only gonna laugh, we not only gonna bond, we not only gonna talk about celebrities, but we gonna be able to be grown and converse amongst one another about things like this, so we can kind of get to the roots of the problem and if possible find a solution, man. We grown, and it's up to the grown folks to be able to navigate this change that's necessary in our communities, because we can't leave it up to the kids. They need guidance. And right now, we didn't cut the guidance switch off because we feel like they don't want to listen. Well, if you grown and you watching this video right now, I'm going to need you to cut your switch on, because we got to get back to business. And we got to get back to worrying about being able to handle what's going on in our community properly, instead of looking outside the community for help, because we should be helping each other first. That's where this shit start, man. So condolences to the little kid, and I hope he become everything that he want to, and don't let that be the reason you become discouraged. But I hope Memphis get it together too when it comes to something like this, because in your city, everybody that lives there contributes to being that part of the village. Without the village, we can't raise the kids. It's gonna take the village. So I'm hoping Memphis get that together, man. Shout out to Memphis. But let's get into Tasha K. Now, Tasha K, she be going crazy on YouTube, right? But Tasha K also get herself in a lot of trouble by what she say, the people she bring on, and the things that they tend to say. Being that they using her platform to say it, she receives all the necessary backlash, because most of these people that's coming on there exposing other people's business don't got no damn money. So you become the target because you are this big YouTuber. You are this big voice in this big platform. So when you speak on certain people and they feel defamed by it, then that's when you end up in the situation. I think that's what happened to Tasha K. Tasha K loved controversy so much so that she will put herself in harm's way just to give you the news. And those are the very reasons why she ends up in these situations, these lawsuits, and to deal with a 4.2, 4.4, whichever 4.4, 4.2 is 4 million, nigga. And to be a YouTuber and owe a millionaire millions, that shit life changing. And I say that because 4 point anything is a lot of money to pay, right? So recently, Tasha K went to social media to thank Nicki Minaj for her donation on TikTok. And she definitely need that damn donation, right? Because $4 million, nigga, I feel like I need to give her something, and I ain't even got it. But if I had it, I still wouldn't give it to her. I don't know this bitch. Anyway, I think after these situations, Tasha K is one of those bloggers and those media personalities that you could tell she was the instigator growing up by the way she give you the content, because it's almost in an instigating manner where it draws aggression and anger and bitterness from the people she's talking about. I think Tasha K need to figure out how to put the information out into the world without it coming back in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. Because we got to be honest, Tasha K do give us good content. Sometimes the content is intense. And a lot of times it be content that we be trying to figure out how the fuck did she even get the access, the knowledge of the information that she be giving us. Because it be spicy. But if I got to get sued for millions just to give y'all good content, I'm gonna go do something else because I ain't got 4.2 and 4.4 million to give nobody. Nigga, you sue me, you ain't getting nothing but a carton of eggs and some butter. That's all I got. A carton of eggs and some butter. Nigga, that's all I got. So if you come for me, be prepared to scramble eggs and butter your skillet before you scramble the motherfucker. Because I ain't got shit for you. But let me know what y'all think in the comments about this Tasha K situation, because will this Cardi B lawsuit that she lost, will this put her in the hole? Because there's been plenty other people that's threatened to sue Tasha K too. So if she ends up with these other lawsuits on top of this already in progress of having to return these funds towards Cardi B's account, will this kind of put Tasha K in a desperate space to not lose everything? And let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Only Grown Folks Allowed, the only place you can come for celebrity news and adult conversation, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Help me bring this village back to the YouTube streets, man. This YouTube community, man. We got something new for y'all, man. And the first official Only Grown Folks live stream. Live games included, money giveaway, all of that, man. We doing that this Friday, man, this Saturday, man, this weekend, man. We getting very grown, so make sure you got your wine, make sure you got your time, make sure the kids is in the room, and make sure you're undisturbed, because it's going to be a turn up like no other, man. Only Grown Folks Allowed. I'm out.